I mean, color generally, it scares people to a certain
But
extent.
color is emotional. When
You
as
know?
soon as you said that, I had a flashback of, yeah, color's totally for everybody.
Yeah, because people
Emotional.
have, it's all, people can remember the color of the bedroom they grew up in. I mean, it's such a flashpoint for people. It's a very sensual thing, but in a lot of like professional environments that I get called on to work in, there's a general kind of funny underlying fear that color will disrupt everything. It's like the drunk party guest that wrecks it all,
My favorite word is disrupt.
I mean, we live in a country that says red states and blue states.
Yeah.
Color is used to identify and signify things everywhere, and everything is a color. So, in my world, I pay attention to all that. In a way, you're kind of off the hook. Like, the difference between a green light and a red light, but you might not have to think about them. Like, just sort of in your subconscious, you're just gonna, or how like light you want your coffee, or how to have like socks
Toast.
that match, or toast. All these little things that like sort of to help you sort out your day that are actually color decisions. But then in terms of, design and the application of color to objects, that's when people start getting nervous about like, oh, well, what if nobody likes an orange car? I mean, there's this famous thing from the 70s, I forget what car company made an orange car, and they sold like 9 cars. And it's probably easier too for car companies to like switch up the color palettes because of automation and the technical advances in even things like artificial intelligence and robotic painting and
Right.
So like 50 years ago when the orange car problem happened, it was a bigger loss because things were not as nimble in terms of manufacturing process. And so if you're me, you're kind of aware of limitations that are not necessarily on the surface about color, but they could be about board of directors being nervous or really the marketplace not being ready for a certain kind of thing in a certain kind of color.
Yeah.
Those are relevant things, and I'm happy to pay attention to them.
I don't think either one of us is endorsing an orange or copper colored car.
No, I'm not. So
That's
not.
jarring.
British racing green car. I could do
Racing
that.
green is a
Yeah,
color,
it's
yeah.
That's good on a car. Yeah.
Exactly.